Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 133. We are back. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since I've had the time to play some WoW, let alone any games, but specifically Hardcore WoW, and get some time to record. I suddenly got switched to the night shift schedule, and it's been rough, man. I work all night, get home around usually 1, 2 a.m., shower and eat, and by then, I'm pretty tired. I don't really have the energy to record, so I just kind of chill and maybe watch a little bit of TV, and then wake up and have to go do it again. So it's been rough. I get a little bit of time to record on the weekends, but usually I'm either hanging out with my lady or friends, or I'm trying to play some games with friends, and that doesn't really, it's not the best stuff to record. So either way, I took tonight off from work. I was feeling pretty tired, and I just wanted a night off, so I took the night off, and I was like, you know what, let's get some recording in tonight. So I think last time we'd finished up Mulgore, we came back up to Ashenvale. We do have Con Frothra still on the table. I need to go back down to Ungoro and get one of these merged ooze samples. I think we still need to go down into Jadenar again and get a couple kills on some named targets down here for Retribution of Light and a final blow. We also need to farm that rep back up at Fellpaw, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take a flight path down to Ungoro. I'll pause as we fly. We'll get this merged ooze sample, and then we're going to fly back up to Brakar in whatever the name of this village is. I can never remember it. Bloodvenom Falls. Well, Bloodvenom Village, I think. Then I might run up and I'll go ahead and get this rep done, and then we'll probably come into Jadenar and see if I can get these kills. I need Salia, Mora, Shadowlord, Feldan's head, and Rakaya. Jadenar kind of sketches me out, but we've been in there before. I think we'll be alright, so let's take a flight path down to Ungoro, and quite a flight, so I'm going to pause as we fly. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright, gamers, we're back in Ungoro, just touched down. Let's go get that ooze sample that we need, the merged ooze sample. We have a bunch of stuff in our bags, man. I believe this is all just stuff for Feralis if we want to get those. I think it was like a tea or some kind of sap to release the flowers. But I'm not too concerned about it, honestly, so maybe we just get rid of this stuff, but at least, I mean, I could sell it. It's worth 1 copper, but something. Parrot, what you doing out here, boy? You lost? Alright, where did we fight all the oozes last time we needed oozes? Because it's saying around here, but these are the Tar Lords. And I don't really need Tar Lords. There we go. Hopefully we can get it on the first kill. I don't have poisons on either, which is great. Not black sludge. I let him get it off. Oh, frick. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a heal here. And honestly, I'll probably just go ahead and evasion. I mean, vanish. I wonder if it's gonna despawn this thing. Since it's a clone. It does, huge. Oh, you're kidding me! What? What? Bro. Serpent Slicer. One-handed sword, 2.5 speed. Poisons target for 8 nature damage every 2 seconds for 20 seconds. What? Why do I have daggers on too, by the way? So our best weapon is 46 to 86, 2.3 speed. Our offhand is 33 to 62, 1.9. So our highest top end is 86. This is 107. Damn. It's also a little slower than our Zorban Mega Slicer. We would lose 6 agility, 5 stamina, but we would gain a lot more raw damage, and we would gain the extra bleed on top. I could put Zorban in the offhand, but the faster offhand might be a little better, honestly, and we would only gain 1 agility. I actually think the Scimitar is better in the offhand, and we'll use this in the main hand. What a drop, bro. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't put poisons on now, because I was going to put it on a new weapon right after. Wow. We'll keep the Zorban just in case, but this is just a lot more damage. Just a lot more raw damage, right? This is 28.7 DPS. This is 32.8. The high end is just way better, 107, and it's 2.5 speed. This is 86, and it's 2.3 speed. So, man. We also got a scum-covered bag with Khadgar's whiskers inside. We didn't get the quest item on the first drop, but we got a crazy weapon. That will be the weapon that we're going to use until the end of the game now, I think. If I had to guess, that's going to be the weapon that we're going to be using it all the way up until 60. We only have a level and a half, no, 2 levels left, yeah. Oh, I have to change my weapon macro. Sword and sword, we're going with the Serpent Slicer now. Nice. The Mega Slicer has been great to us, but I think I'll sacrifice 6 agility and 5 stamina for just more overall raw damage on every single swing. Especially because we already have, you know, so much agility. I have exactly as much bonus agility as I do have base agility, which is just nuts. I think if anything at this point, the stamina is what hurts, right? Just having extra survivability, because as we're getting up to the end here, you know, even when I'm just pulling 2 mobs, you know, they can wind up hurting. And that extra health just helps add that cushion of safety, right? I need more oozes, man. So my plan is get this quest done, Hearth back to Splinter Tree, because it's off cooldown for us. And then push into some of those things that we talked about earlier with like farming that rep up at Felpal so we can become neutral. Going into Jadenar, finishing those quests up, which I think will then finish up Felwood as a whole. I don't think there's many quests left. I think we're kind of discovering the final secrets of what's happening in Jadenar deep underneath. Clearly it's some satyr kind of demonic influence that's kind of corrupting the forest. Oh, I can garrote the oozes. Whoops. I was dagger dancing on them thinking I needed to ambush, but I can poison them, I can bleed them. That's right, so put a rupture on them too. Kill him before the clone. Nope, he gets it off. Damn. I wonder if the cloned oozes have a chance to drop it. It doesn't. My questy is showing that it can't, so I don't think it can, but waiting to see the poison from the sword pop up on here. I wonder if it will. Wonder it'll show if it shows up as a debuff, because it does say. Come on, man. The way that it's worded, it looks like it would be a debuff, like on the actual enemy. I guess let's go underneath Fire Plume Ridge and see if there's any more down here. It looks like there's more possibility for oozes down here. I cannot believe we got that. We've gotten pretty lucky with some BOE drops on this character. I think I've gotten 3 on this character. Possibly 4, and almost all of them, to my knowledge and my memory, were usable in for us, which is what's even more crazy. Out of all of the BOEs in the game, I could have got a warrior item, I could have got a spellcaster item. No, we got the Ring of the Underworld. We got this one. This was a BOE ring that we opened from a chest. I think it was in the Arathi Highlands. I think I was offline, I was farming ore, and I got it out of a chest. I talked about it in the episode that we got it afterwards, which is just, we're using this all the way up to the end. It's a crazy ring. 10 agility, 2 strength, 3 stamina. That's an insane ring. You can't ask for better stats. It's a rogue. We also got the Blazing Emblem. We found this one while we were recording out in the Swamp of Sorrows. Just dropped on a random kill. It was huge. It's been pretty useful. There's been some mobs that we know that do fire damage, and we can just pop this, get a nice little shield, some more resistance. The raw resistance is also nice, and it's a trinket slot, which is also just another bonus, but the gelatinous oozes don't count. Interesting. And now for our third, we've got the Serpent Slicer, which is a weapon, and it's like a sword. It's a really good rogue weapon. Like, wow. We've gotten really lucky. And I think we found one other one, and I think we just like vendored it, if I remember. But that could also be wrong. I've played so many characters and so much WoW over the the years that I might just be thinking of something else. But from my knowledge, I know we at least definitely found those 3. So. Alright, hopefully there's a couple more oozes down here. There's one. I should get a stamina buff after this. Might as well. Got so much meat, I need to be using it. Let's go ahead and pop a Carrion Surprise. Get that stamina. Might as well. $2,600 clean. I like that. Man, am I glad we came down here. Imagine if I was like, you know what, I'll do this another time. Let's just go straight into Felwood. Oof. And we get some thorium? Yes, please. Let's go with a 2-point slice and dice. That way I can put a rupture on him. There's the poison. I see it. It's not much. It's 8 extra damage, but it does add up, on top of all the other bleeds and poisons that we're applying on to the target. Plus our fast attack speed with slice and dice. It helps. It doesn't proc nearly as often as like my actual rogue poisons are procking, but when it does proc, it's just an extra thing. Now it could be dangerous if I'm going for kiting, I'll be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. If I was ever trying to gouge kite a creature and I accidentally get a proc from this sword and poison them. But there are a lot of mobs that are like elites and they're immune to specific poisons, and this sword might be one that they're immune to, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna try and grab 2 here. There's 3 in total, I see. But I'm gonna use cooldowns here and pull 2. Low drop rate on that merged ooze sample. What did we get our gun skill to after getting done with Mulgore? We played through Mulgore as like a first-person shooter. It was fun for the most part of it. We got it to 182. I forgot we got it that high. That's actually really good. We're about 100 points behind now, 100 and some change. So for the most part, a lot of these gunshots should be hitting if I were to fire at this point. Well, a lot are actually still going to be missing, but I'd say it'd be like 50-50 chance now at this point, instead of like 100% miss if it was like 10 or 15 or whatever. But I still need to be using the gun a little more and trying to level that up a bit as we're playing. Might want to just potion here.
Health warning.
I should have eaten and then stealthed. That's okay.
Health warning.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh no. Boys, I'm so bad. I didn't realize that we had this encased corrupt ooze. Release a captured Felwood ooze so it can interact with a primal ooze. I'm not supposed to be killing them. I'm supposed to... Oh no. We picked this quest up last time I played and it's been so long I forgot. And then I just kind of didn't even... Oh, okay. Embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing, I'll be honest. We wasted like 15 minutes killing oozes when we didn't need to. But think about if we didn't kill those oozes, I wouldn't have got the sword. So, in a way, it wasn't a wasted time. Just consider it like a 15-minute grind to get the Serpent Slicer. It's not bad, right? Alright. Let's find one more ooze, and then I think if we just release this encased corrupt ooze on it, we'll watch them mate. Look at all these Ravasaur, man. Whatever character I play a Skinner on, or multiple characters I play a Skinner on, we are definitely coming here. I'm just gonna farm raptors, man. Make a killing on all these skins. One more ooze. And of course, there's not going to be an ooze because I killed them all. Oh, there we go. There we are. Release the corrupted ooze. Go get him, Tiger. You got him. I'll watch. Whoa. A big old primal ooze. Now we'll get the sample. I see. It's a gargantuan ooze. That boy hidden. Don't clone. Do not clone. There we go. That gets us. That gets us the sample on the first try. God. Okay, let's hearth. Get out of here. I think that quest goes back to the Undercity. Yes, there we go. Alright, so we're back in Splinter Tree Post. Let's empty out the bags real quick. Talk to our boy Berkram. Alright,
Where would you like to fly to?
back up to Blood Venom Post. 133 gold. Whew, sitting pretty. Can't believe we're almost at the end with this character. It's exciting, man. It's been a long journey with this character, almost 150 episodes. That's a lot. It's like 150 hours, right? Yeah, what's our playtime? 10 days, 46 minutes. There's a lot of farming on this character. There's a lot of recording, a lot of stories, and I mean, even just us rambling on about those blue items. I had memories tied to each one, and I could immediately just, oh yeah, that's when we were here, and we did this, and it dropped from that, and that was really cool. Remember when we did this? That's kind of what I love about classic WoW. Is it's just this like memory filled experience, and every character and every time that you go through it, it's just different. It's like a book, right? If a book changed every time you read it. Like a good fantasy book, if it changed every time you read it. Because it's all, like, you know, vaguely similar, but, like, I could start a Night Elf Warrior, and it would be similar to this, right? But completely different. That character, I might find a really cool BOE axe, and I remember that we played as a, like, axe Night Elf Warrior for most of the game, whereas in another character, I might have went with a sword that we had from a dungeon, or we play a shaman and we get a cool healing shield, so I decided to go healing, and you know, like I don't know, you know, there's just things, there's just cool little memories with each character that it's just that's what I love about Classic. They're talking about Classic Plus, and they sent a cease and desist to Turtle WoW, which is really, really upsetting because I said one day that I wanted to try Turtle WoW on the channel and maybe even make a character over there and at least have one and experience it, because I know they have a lot of bonus content, and now I'll never be able to do that, which is really upsetting because Blizzard wants to do the Nintendo path and kind of just shut everyone down. Which, I mean, I get it, it's their IP and you could be using it to kind of create false narratives and stuff, but it's like, come on, man. Ugh. Either way. Classic Plus, if it is a thing and if it comes around, we'll probably play it, and I would, you know, record that experience on the channel, since I didn't get to do Season of Discovery on the channel. I did Season of Discovery myself, but I wasn't making videos at that time, and I didn't have a YouTube, and I wasn't really mainly doing things on YouTube, so. But a Classic Plus, I would try it. Yeah, I would definitely try it, and we would record it and see how it is, but SOD was good. SOD was fun. It just, I think I burnt myself out on it, and the phases were a little too long. They needed to be a little shorter, I think, but. Yeah, I should have probably paused for this flight path because I forget that it takes you all the way through Ashara for no reason. I have no idea why you do that. It like purposely like flies you through this path and then all the way back up into Fellwood. When you're literally right here, you could just go, boom. Nope, we're gonna go big old circle and then up to Fellwood. I didn't pause because I was like, oh yeah, this flight will be 2 seconds. I forgot that it's like actually like an 8-minute flight because that damn detour, but now that we're almost there, we'll thug it out. We'll ride them out. Still cannot believe we got this Serpent Slicer, man. This thing is so sick. Vendors for 2.5 gold as is. Imagine, probably goes on the auction house for maybe even 100 gold. A small horse, basically. Full riding speed in Classic WoW, I would imagine. Maybe 60 gold at the low end. 40, 60 gold, maybe 100 gold on a good server. It's a great weapon. Does good damage. Nice little proc. It's not a stat stick, unfortunately. I prefer my weapons mostly like with stat sticks and not like chance on a hit effects, because chance on hit effects are a lot more based on RNG. Stat stick items are, those stats are always on your character and you're always getting value out of them. And that's kind of why I like, just like the raw agility on something, or like the raw stamina on something. But the big thing with this weapon was the base damage over the Zorban, right? We're getting an extra, like, what is that? 20 damage on the high end there on every single hit. That really adds up. All right, we're gonna go up north first. We're right by Jadenar. Maybe we should go into Jadenar first. Let's sneak back into Jadenar and let's see if we can find these targets that we're looking for. We've been hired as a hitman. Thankfully, Jadenar is very close to Blood Venom Post. We'll jump back on the road, and I think we go down just a little bit. Damn, that boy is clawed up. As are, like, all of the animals here. All of the wildlife. What was that? What was that? What was that? No. Come back. What was that? Small thorium? A lot of thorium out right now, and I'm here for it. We're going to need it to get the engineering up to 300. Are we ever going to get engineering up to 300 in this run? It's going to be hard. 300 engineering is tough, man. It's expensive. And you need a lot of thorium towards the end there, if I think correct. It's either thorium or mithril, but okay. Oh, we have someone here. Elf Basher. What a name. So I don't think we're going in there. I think we're actually going in the main entrance of Jadenar. We'll probably... I'm 8 levels above everyone here, so... Let's get some pickpocketing on the way up. Honestly, let's just ride up a little more. Save ourselves some time. I should have a pretty forgiving aggro radius here, so I can just do stuff like that. Slip past. And we are looking for Rakaya. Let's add a couple more targets to our target macro. That's actually getting very full. Rakaya. I can take out Arashea. Did I spell that right? Rakaiah. Rakaiah. And then Mura, Salia, and Shadow Lord Feldan. Just like that. Okay. Looking for some key targets. Let's come out of stealth real quick. Let's throw on some new poisons. Let's get prepped up. We're in an enclosed, caved area, so I like to stay ready. Let's get a big tender wolf steak stamina buff going here. A little more stamina than our carrion surprise. For the most part, I'm going to slip past most of the stuff that we don't need. I don't usually like doing that in caves, because if you need to leave, you're just going to be running into a lot of mobs. But by the time that we work through most of this area, it's going to respawn what's behind us if I needed to run. So until we get to a point where I find some targets that we actually need to kill, I'll probably just kill around that area. But as far as like killing all of this, going all the way in, A lot of this will respawn by the time that we get up there. Easy, don't hit that fire, bro. Another junk box. More thorium down below. Oh no, it's actually on the wall here. Nice. So we have higher stealth detection too from the talent Master of Deception that we've been going over the last couple levels, and we're really feeling that value here. Plus, I mean, obviously our levels, but and I talk shit and immediately get hit, don't I? That's funny. And I'm not laughing. There's that poison though. Getting pretty solid experience from each of these Jadenar Darkweavers and just Jadenar Scouts in general. About 750, that's pretty solid. That's the danger of pickpocketing too, so we always need to remember that. You know, there's some risk to pickpocketing. They can just catch you. And then if you're in a situation where like there's a bunch of mobs around you and you're not ready, could be scary, man. Could be scary. But okay, I think we're getting close to where some targets might be. Bunch of vile oozes. Oh yeah, baby, we're getting further in now. Oh, I got Rakaya. She looks to be right here, surrounded by a couple mobs. So this would be a situation where we should probably clear out this section right around here, and if I can grab this hunter at the same time, I wouldn't be upset, but if not, I'll just take this guy on. Disarm him. He's gonna do no damage now. Slip back in, get some energy back, open back up. New bleed, spam R just in case we get riposte procs. Slip back in. Pretty sure we already pickpocketed you, but just double check we did. Who's that up on the table? The remains of Trey Lightforge. Oh shit. That's the friend of the female Night Elf that we found down in here, and we helped her escape, and she left crying because she was haunted by his ghost. She betrayed him, apparently. Man, Rakaya is surrounded by 4 warlocks. That's gonna be tough, bro. And hunters. We might have to do some like zerging, popping cooldowns, CCing or something, and then like vanishing here. Alright, we're gonna have to be quick here. I think the play is gonna be... Oh, bro, you're kidding me. Okay, maybe we can like distract this one. Pull her. There's no way we didn't get the others. That's crazy. If I wasn't a higher... If I'm lower level, that doesn't work. If I'm like 55, that probably doesn't work. Wow. That's sick. But we still need to deal with him so I can turn the quest in at the remains of Trey. Who do we have here at our aggro table? Like, who's got me here? Why am I in combat? Tell you what, maybe I can... Shoot the shot, man! Miss. Miss? I need one of these to connect. Miss? That one hits. Yo, she's stuck in cast. What's going on? Yo, wake up. Yo, wake up. Oh shit, they're locked in. They're all locked in? Yo, okay, sick. I'll take the free experience, this is nice. I kinda wanna just kill the mobs on the side here too, just for safety. Let's check what's in their pockets though. No, oh, she snapped out of it though, huh? Didn't she? No, she didn't. She's like threatening to attack me, but not really attacking me. So is he. He's like stanced up to attack, but watch, no incoming damage. It's interesting.
You gather the paladin's remains as carefully as you can, recalling that at least his spirit has been released from any pain or suffering that might have been forced upon him.
The remains of Trey Lightforge.
You pick up the sack carefully and prepare to make your way back to Jessir Moonbow on the border of Felwood and Ashenvale. Hopefully the paladin will be given the proper respects once you've passed his remains on to his friends.
Okay, so we have the Hunt Tracker Blade, 35, 66, 1.5, 8 agility, 5 spirit. Not a bad blade. Looks pretty cool too, honestly. Like the blue on the hilt there. We don't really have, I mean, we have a dagger with that same model, but we don't have one with this exact color and you know, wrap. And then we have the Tidecrest Blade. It's a 62 to 115 raw damage, 8 strength, 5 spirit, 2.6. Seems more like a warrior sword if I'm being honest, but be a great tank weapon, honestly. I think here I might take the Hunt Tracker Blade. This might be a bait. I think the Tidecrest Blade is good. It might be better than the Serpent Slicer if I'm being honest, but I want to use the Serpent Slicer, and I mean this thing vendors for 3.3 though. Goodness, I think we're going to be taking the Hunt Tracker Blade. I thought I could take one now, but you take it, or you get it when you turn the remains back in, but that'll probably wind up replacing the Skiv, possibly? And then we'd have, we have this model already, like I said, but we would have a matching model set of daggers. Alright. Oops. Let's remove Rakaya from our target macro. Keep the rest, because I think we're still looking for General Fangfarer and all them. Crom Goal. Let's continue in. Still have a couple more targets for hunting. Yeah, we're in here real deep now. I think at this point I'm probably going to stop pickpocketing. And I lied. Okay. We got eyes on the Shadow Lord. And those are his lady friends right there, I see. We're just gonna try and take on all three at once, I think. Just go for it. If we can keep everyone else out of it and just go get him, I think this would be okay. I think that's enough to hit all three of them. What is it? Dried king bolete? I don't think I've ever heard of bolete. It must be some kind of mushroom, yeah? Oh, I still had a shadow word pain on me. Damn. Okay. There's some mithril in here, but I don't think we need it. I wish we had our hearth so I could just get out of here easily, but I don't know. Maybe this is a back exit? Back exit. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Hopefully. It's gotta be, right? I've never been in here. I have no idea. The ore is actually down in that lake below, not up here, dim. It's not really a lake, it's like a moat, but whatever. Does this get me back to Erdan? There's gonna be... Oh, shit. Lord Bane Hollow. 7,000 health. So that's probably gonna be the final quest in here, I'm guessing. Curse of Thorns and a Shadow Shock. But he's also got a Warlock Companion next to him. It's kind of dicey. And then the Warlock Companion has an Imp minion. It's going to be a trickier one. If we do it towards this end bit here, like I've said, I don't know. I just don't feel super safe doing elite quests. We're only 2 levels away now. I'm just trying to close it out, boys. Let's just drop. Alright, out the way we came. Real stealth-like. Keep the king bolete. It'd be so nice if we moved at this speed and stealth the entire time. Might be a bit broken, but... Jadenar and this Shadow Hold area it's just massive down here, man. Takes so it just keeps going down and down and down, so it's like it takes so long to get out if I'm stealthing out. It would take even longer if we had to fight our way out, though. That's the thing, too. Like, imagine if I'm a class that has to actually fight my way out of here, too. Ugh. Because Hearth is on cooldown. That might be one of those situations where I just log off and fucking come back in 35 minutes or something. Brutal. Alright, I need to get some of this junk out of the bags, man. Okay, almost out of here now. Whew. This place is huge. Feels like it just keeps going, man. Someone else in here? Yep. It's our boy Elf Basher. That guy's got to fight his way through. He's got a pretty solid gear score, 424. We've got 432, so he's got... Actually, we beat him. We've got him by a couple points. Alright, he's fought his way through, so all this is probably clear. I would safely imagine. Okay, before we head back down to Greta and Jasir, let's go farm that rep, I think. I know our bags are full, but... What do you have, thorium? Let's grab that thorium. I think I'm just gonna mount up and run right out of here, dude. It's a one-hitter. Thorium is just the least fun node in the game, man, I'm telling you. Excuse me? Okay. Well, we're in combat now. Might be a vanish angle. Hit me for 333, my lucky number. It's a vanish angle. Let's go ahead and not even play any games. Let's just sneak on out. Put the big boy on the bar as like an emergency button right there, just in case. That's close to a full heal right there if it high rolls. I love that in Classic they thought about, you know, because obviously they were big Dungeons and Dragons fans, influenced from the Gygax era, and how in D&D potions roll. You like roll for how much it's going to heal you, right? It's kind of the same aspect with health potions in WoW. You have a chance to heal from anywhere from 1050 to 1750, right? And it just rolls. Usually you get somewhere in the middle, but sometimes, you know, you get the high end, sometimes you get the low end. Just how the rolls go, of course, but if that high rolls like a 1700 for us, that's almost a full heal. We're not really pressed about money, so if anything valuable drops up here, we can just get rid of these, you know, exotic books or, you know, some of the corrupted shards or anything like that. But we don't need that much rep, we just need 200, and I think each kill gives me 5, so I think we need like 20 kills, I think is what the math is on that. Or maybe it's 40 kills. So what, 5, 10... So yeah, we need 40 kills, which isn't too bad. That'll probably be what the remainder of this episode is. It'll probably be a little longer than an hour tonight because I actually have some time to play. So we'll just wrap it up with 40 kills. We finished up the Jadenar quest line. I'm assuming we might have one more elite quest that wants us to kill that guy down there that we saw. Might not do that. We might. I'm not sure. We might not. I'm not sure. But we'll just wrap up tonight, farming up some rep, so that way we can head into Winter Spring next time we play. Also want to explore Moonglade. Go talk to Rabin. We've got some quests with Rabin, and we've never been to Moonglade, and you know we might as well see it. So, but then Felwood should be knocked off the list pretty soon. Here we'll go into Winter Spring. We should get 59 in Winter Spring with all the quests and killing the mobs and stuff, hopefully. And then it's on to the Plaguelands. Probably juggle Western Plaguelands and Winter Spring at the same time, because technically we should be doing Western Plaguelands right now. There's some level 52, 53, 55, 55, 54, 56, 55. Some of those are 58, 50, 60. Yeah, I see. So Eastern Plague Lands is a little higher on the quests, 60. Some of these are 55 and so on, but... And then, of course, Silithus, more around the 60 range, 58, 60, 60, more of an endgame zone. So, well, that's the same quest, but 55, 55, 59, 58, 60, 60. So yeah. Those are our last zones in the game. We've done like everything, which is really cool. We haven't really missed any zones. That's measuring tape. We've got our level 60 quests now showing up, which is really cool. This character feels really good and accomplishing because, like I said, we've basically gone to every zone and like 100% at every zone. We still didn't do Con, we didn't do Princess. There's a couple things that, you know, we didn't 100% get done, but that's okay. Princess was just daunting, man. When you watch that fight, there's a lot of elementals coming out, a lot of room for things to go wrong, and it can all be over very quickly. And then Khan is a wave-based elite quest. I could go and do it now pretty confidently, like as a breeze, and we probably will go get it done, but I just need to, you know, kind of make some time and go do it. But at this point, it should be pretty easy to get it done. But Princess is the one that I'm just like, I don't know if we're ever going to do that one, if I'm being honest. Alright, I think right up in here is where we need to be. Velpaw Village. That's us, baby. Alright, let's get some fresh poisons. Oh, we got someone else out here hunting. Damn. Fresh food buff. Let me get some of these shouty. Okay, so it's important to know my bestiary isn't working on these deadwood Velpaws. It's saying that they only have the Curse of the Deadwood, but clearly Lightning Bolt right there, so there's some rep. They also have pockets. It's important to remember. I'll get the Den Watcher here too. We'll go ahead and AoE him down. I'm gonna switch to this guy. I knew our AoE would just cleave this guy down. Yeah, call for help. I will take that. Scroll of Strength level 3. We'll just go ahead and pop it on. We're gonna be killing mobs for a while here, so. Hopefully we can wrap this up pretty quickly, but, you know. Plantains, yuck. Some quail. I wonder if there's a cooldown on this sword's poison proc. Nope. I just saw it reproc. That's pretty cool. Oh shit. He called for help. I actually think I might have to vanish again. I think we're okay. Those shamans are kind of dangerous. You can't really let them cast.
Health warning.
Oh, I dodged the curse. Or resisted it. Let some energy come back. Open back up. Whew. That call for help is always scary because my aggro range, I'm so used to it being like, you know, pretty forgiving because I'm higher level than these creatures, but when they call for help, aggro range just goes out the window and they can just, you know, pull anything in. It's important to remember that it's mostly the Den Watchers, it seems like, that call for help. The Shamans don't, so if I'm killing any of the Den Watchers, or the Avengers might, I need to pull them out. Like a good bit of distance away from any other that I don't want to pull. See that kick for the very last second there. Oh, chain lightning! Yeah, got it. Literally like 0.1 seconds left. Not letting that guy get a cast off. Alright, I wonder if I can pull this Avenger without pulling the others. Got the hit. Nope. Pulled literally everything. Let's just fully reset that. Don't like that. No sir, no sir. What do we have down here? Could I possibly get a big AoE going? What do we have? 2 Avengers, Den Watcher, a Shaman. I think I could, especially if I can go like this. Get this guy distracted. Cooldowns are crazy, bro. Disarm this guy, that's gonna help a lot on the damage coming in. I felt that. I was like, what is making my bandage not do anything here? Alright, well we got 4 right there, that was nice. This is gonna hurt my... Cannibalize not healing for anything either, of course. Curse of the Deadwood, healing effects reduced by 50%. That means my food too, huh? Actually I don't think my food is affected by that, which is interesting. Do not like this curse though. Some thorium for my efforts. So it's good to know I can take out packs of like 4 with full cooldowns. Really don't want that curse on me though. Messes up any kind of health potion that I might need to pop, or if I need to bandage mid-fight like I usually do. Let's grab this Avenger and just pull him back. Ah, shamans are always annoying to fight. You have to save enough energy to be able to kick and or gouge, because they have two spells, right? They have Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt. Now both share the same pool of magic nature, but sometimes the kick silence, like kind of their spells come back before I have my kick back, so I have to have enough energy for gouge as well in case they want to switch the spells while I'm waiting for kick to come off cooldown. No, 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 no! Oh! I was stopping to take a sip of my drink. Now I've got this curse on me again for another 2 minutes. Ugh. What do we need? Another 120 reps, so... Quick math, I can't do it. If I'm getting 30 more kills? And that shaman just respawned out of nowhere, so this guy could just like scream and call for help from him out of nowhere. And I have a curse on me that stops my healing potion if I need it. Okay, let's eat. Slip into stealth. Okay. I'm getting great experience from these guys though. 750 each, roughly. Den Watcher and a Shaman. I've got cooldowns, I'll take them on. Curse is up in 30. I feel confident with that. Oh, I'm not in... Okay, I can't stealth. Man, big old camps of these Timber Mall, Deadwood clan Furbolgs. They're not Timber Mall, they're the enemies of the Timber Mall, but I mean, I said Timber Mall because I'm obviously getting rep for them, but the Deadwood clan Furbolgs. These boys roll deep. It'd be perfect timed if we can get this done by the time that the Hearth is off cooldown. Just like, look at the continuous bleed damage this guy's taking. Hey, another big potion. That's huge. Started this fight a little low on health, but that's okay. Nice. Stout War Staff sells for a gold. Gray item. Wow. Thing's actually a pretty sick staff. I don't really know if there's a way for me to pull this without Nice. Think about trying it, man. I think we're gonna give it a try. I think we go for the shaman first and we just cleave everyone down here. Pull them back because there's den watchers. Be ready to evasion and vanish. Don't do it. Nice, got him. And evasion's up. I'm gonna start getting hit like a truck now. And I think we just maybe dip. Reset. Now there's only 2 left with the runner. Not bad. Whew. As soon as I was just watching that evasion, as soon as it goes down, I'm like about to start getting hit like a truck. Bam, went from 70 to 40 in like no time. These enraged Avengers. I can't believe I got the swap on that curse. I kicked that curse just at the very last second too. That was crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this guy without getting the Den Watcher and the runner. That's the issue. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. What if I get a shot from over here, maybe? Nah, it's gonna pull him. No runner, though? Okay, that's huge. Okay, I can do this. Didn't mean to open the bag, whoops. Kind of getting hit like a truck. Got the curse on me. Fuck, might have to evasion. Ah, shit. Alright, well, let's just play it slow then. Just kiting and getting energy back so that I can open up
Health
again
warning.
and nuke him down. Was that mana potion? Yeah.
Health warning.
Should have cannibalized. I know I have this curse on me. Let's just eat. Okay. Looks like what? 50 rep left, so why can I not do that math? Or is that 10 kills left? Something like that? Let's kill the runner now, because he could have a quest item, the fire water. We killed the runner before, didn't have the quest item. Hopefully this time it does, but if not, I think it's mostly a Winter Spring quest anyways. So I think a lot of the mobs in Winter Spring can actually drop it, but oh, it dropped. Wow. Let's get rid of... I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of... That's a lot to get rid of. I don't need the money. This totem is thick with the taint of corruption. You have found one of the Winterfall Furbolg's ritual totems. The totem itself is of nondescript construction, but it seems to emanate an almost tangible sense of dread and despair. If many of the Winterfall Furbolgs do indeed carry these, it certainly would go a long way in explaining their current condition. One of the Furbolgs inside Timbermaw Hold may have use for such an item. That is, if you've earned enough of their trust to speak to them. You can get, wow, 3 major health potions or mana potions. You know, we're definitely going with the mana or the health, not the mana potions, the health potions. But you also get a gold and 70 silver. That's crazy. It's a lot of money. So we got one of the quests. It seems like we didn't get the fire water quest though. There's another quest item it can drop, but I think again, see that fire out water, it can drop from mobs in here too. Fire water, fire water, fire water. So I think it's more of a quest item we're supposed to get in Winter Spring. Kick that. Slip behind him. Sha sha sha. It's a Den Watcher, so let's pull him back. That way when he cries for his buddies, no one's around to help him. Cannibalize back up. We need like less than 10. We've got cooldowns, might just want to jump in here and just cleave a bunch down, but kicked it at the very last second. That was crazy. Starting this fight very low, hurting myself on his lightning shield. But I just do so much damage. $25 more rep and we're in there. So that camp after this kill. That'll make it at least somewhat fun too, so let's do that. Fresh stamina, we're gonna go for the shaman first. There's 2 Avengers, need to be careful not pulling that shaman, that's the thing. I should get to full health here. Quickly while he's not looking. Cleave didn't do nearly as much damage that time as I thought it would, so I'm just gonna go ahead and vanish, I think. I had 2 enraged Avengers coming at me. Did not like that. Alright, well we are down vanish. We need to be careful now. We only need, what, 3 more kills? So let's just take it slow. Get that kick. That should be just about perfect timing. Our hearth is 4 minutes off cooldown, so we beat our timer. You can keep the plantains. I think with the little bit of extra time, I'll probably just pause the video, run down to the Emerald Sanctuary, turn these in, and then we'll hearth and wrap it up for the night. But okay, last 2. These 2 right here, a shaman and an avenger. Damn, he spotted me. Got that curse though, tell you that. He's about to enrage, I think. Let's get some energy back. Just keep him subtle right before 25% when I think he enrages. No, okay. And there it is. You are now unfriendly with Timber Maul. Do I have to get to... No. I think unfriendly is fine, right? Let's just go check. I really hope it's not neutral. I think unfriendly will be fine. I think it's just you don't want to be at hated or hostile. I think we were at hated. But now they're just unfriendly? Now, Fiend, I got some feathers for you. Give me the rep, bro. Are they gonna attack me? Nothing. Are we all homies now? Please don't attack me. Yes, okay. I can't talk to them yet. So we do have more farming to do, I think. But I can at least get through Timber Mall without being attacked or having to sneak through. I could have snuck through, but my main goal was like I want to be able to actually travel through this this hold and like look at it and experience it and explore it. So very nice. We'll do this next time though. We'll really take a peek through Timber Mall. At some point I will try and get to neutral, that way I can at least talk to some of these guys, because there's a lot of, you know, there's things to get if you get to Exalted with Timber Mall. It's not easy to do either, so it's a very repetitive and tedious grind that I have done in the past. Back in the original Wrath of the Lich King days, when achievements were first introduced and stuff like that, I became a big achievement guy in Mount Hunter and Pet Hunter and stuff like that, so I farmed a lot of reps, Timber Mall being one of them, so I could get like the Exalted titles and stuff like that, the Exalted Tabards, these things like that. But alright, I'm going to run all the way back down to the Emerald Sanctuary and pause the video while we run. I'll resume when we get back down here. We'll turn these quests in, and then we'll hearth and wrap it up for the night. So I'll see you guys when I get down there in just a second. Alright gamers, we have made it back to the Emerald Sanctuary. Let's talk to Jesir Moonblow first. Moonbow, excuse me, Moonblow.
Hello, adventurer. I am Jesir Moonbow.
We know who you are. We bring you the remains of Trey Lightforge. How did things go in Jaden Arbale?
You've done it. Praise be to Elune, and whichever powers you worship, adventurer. You have done an honorable and noble thing this day. I am certain Arkonaran will be pleased that you not only took the time to save her, but to also slay the creature who tortured one of her best friends. I wish I could do more for you, but please, take this.
Again, I think we're going to go with the Hunt Tracker Blade. I don't think we really want the Tidecrest Blade, even though it is more top-end damage. It's slower. It's more low-end damage. It's more raw DPS. I just think the Serpent Slicer in the main hand and the Ebon Blade in the offhand is better. The Ebon Blade is faster in the offhand. It's a stat stick itself. The Serpent Slicer, I just like it. We just got it. So I think I'm going to take the Hunt Tracker Blade. And that is going to replace, what is this, 1.5? I think that's going to replace my offhand, the Tokar's Murloc Shanker. I think we're going to use Shiv and then the Hunt Tracker Blade now. I thought we were going to use the other dagger, but no, this combo is actually going to be better, I think. And then we'll talk to Greta.
I welcome you, adventurer.
Without Felden, the Shadow Council will hopefully lose focus and start infighting. They will struggle with one another for control and hoard assets for future plans. That will be an opportune time to devastate them and their demon slaves.
Earth Mother be praised, adventurer. Thank you. This is a great day
Really
indeed.
good gloves.
The Shadow Council will be hard-pressed to scale to the same levels of power they once held with this blow to their hierarchy. You have done a great thing this day.
Some really, really insane gloves. These will probably be the gloves that we use to the very end of the game. 13 agility, 8 strength, 8 stamina. Way better than what we have. And they're like way more armor. Let's slap those bad boys on. That's a new upgrade. And then let's upgrade or update our outfitter. Sitting pretty, boys. We're at about 6 bars into 58. We did get unfriendly with Timbermaul. And let's go ahead and Hearth. Let's just get it on cooldown. I'll empty out our bags real quick. Figure out what we're keeping, what we're not. That was 9,000 experience for that quest, by the way. Whew. So I think we're going to get rid of Takar's Murloc Shanker, sadly. We're going to get rid of the Zorban Mega Slicer. It's been good to us, but we don't need it anymore. Jandor's handcrafted gloves. I'm going to sell a stack of those. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm going to get rid of everything there, yeah. We'll keep the heavy junk boxes. Keep the potions for now. Should probably put them in the bank, but... Alright. We'll go sleep next to Vera Nightshade once again. We love her. Kinda got a crush on her. We're in bed when you're ready, Vera. Alright, gamers, I'm gonna call it here for now. I'll see you guys in the next one whenever I get the time to. I do work tomorrow night, but then it's the weekend, so I should have some more time to hopefully get some stuff recorded. Maybe we can make the push to 60. I would love that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.